Namaste Losties. Hey, we've just watched episode 6 of this season entitled 316, and it turns out the Oceanic, 5 are back. Welcome to the official fan show for Lost on Sky One. Hey look, it's Geeky Tom. Hey Tom, how you doing?
I'm not that well. I'm a bit sickly.
Okay, well, what did you make of the episode?
It was good. Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Paul
good.
Terry's over here. Paul, nice to see you. How are you?
Hello. I'm also not very well, I'm
Oh
afraid.
dear.
We'll have to quarantine me and Tom away from the rest of the team.
Okay,
I'm
what
afraid.
did you make of the episode?
Really good. Yeah, Kate upset me, as in she's very emotional, and I'm worried what that was all about. We'll get to
I was
that, I'm sure.
confused with Kate. I've lost a
Yeah.
child. I'm feeling sexy. It's an odd way for emotions to go.
But then
We'll-
she's traumatised.
We'll talk
Trauma.
about Kate a bit later on. We've got
Okay.
5 of the Oceanic 6, Aaron, of course, being the missing link, back on the island, but maybe not, well, certainly not in the same place physically,
No.
the same time.
Have they run out of budget? Is that why they didn't crash it again? Or is there some story-driven device which meant they disappeared?
Well, yes, I don't think the plane crashed because it would be a useful tool to have the plane crash. Then you've got another 50 people in the back
Yes.
to add as losties. But I don't think.
But we had the light thing in, didn't we?
Yeah.
So very exactly the same kind of light thing as we've seen all the way through the season. So
Not in the first
Some kind
episode of season 1, though. So
no,
It's in new
this season.
development.
Sorry,
yeah,
season
But
5.
the first episode of season 1, they crashed.
yeah.
What Paul is saying, and forgive me for putting words into your mouth, but I can do it better than you, is that they didn't crash. They got zapped
Okay.
through
Yeah.
space
And time.
I know why.
There we go.
It's obvious. I know why the plane didn't crash
Why?
because it's a different time zone.
Oh yeah, because new van and that, and Jin with the
Yeah, so it's obviously what I don't know, 70s, 80s, something like that. One
Yeah.
would imagine a brand new Dharma van. So that's why the plane hasn't physically crashed.
and that's why it couldn't crash, because it was a different time and it
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
exist. But why?
But where would it have would it have landed in Guam, or where would it have gone? So
Well, it's just landed. Although saying that, it probably hasn't got a pilot now because the Lawnmower Man.
oh,
Always good
the
to see him
return
back.
of Frank.
I'm assuming he's somewhere. We have to assume he's on the island as well, don't we?
I hope
Don't
so.
we?
I hope so. Otherwise, that was a really sort of cheeky little nod that it's Frank Lapidus back on Lost, and then we don't see him again. So I hope so, because he's awesome.
He is brilliant.
He's so good, but no beard.
I like him
Very
with
clean
no
shaven.
beard.
He's more aerodynamic now, isn't he?
He is, guys.
Yeah.
I see him. He
Yeah.
was the Lawnmower Man. In
Twinkly
that
eyes.
episode.
He's
Very
got
good.
amazing eyes.
Twinkly eyes, very
Amazing
twinkly.
eyes.
Yeah. Girls are like that. Yeah.
His eyes are better than mine. Don't forget that you can send your comments, your theories, and your questions to Lost on Sky One at sky.com. That's Lost on Sky One at sky.com. And I'm using the finger to indicate it's the numerical 1. Now, who persuaded? Because everyone was surprised that Kate was going to be there, that Saeed turned up, that Sun turned up, that Hurley turned up as well. What do you think's going on there?
There's that little snidey comment from Ben when they get on the plane, isn't there, to Hurley? Maybe it's Widmore that is.
Oh, he says something like, well, how did you know we were going to be doing this?
Exactly.
How did you know we were going to be doing this?
That's very good. And yeah, and Fatty went, you know.
Widmore's got to be the only option, hasn't he? That Widmore is somehow wanting to find the island, so he's got Sun and Hurley. It was okay. Here's 2 questions. Time out. Who was the woman that Saeed was with, and was he wearing handcuffs at the start? Did I imagine that?
I didn't see him wearing handcuffs.
No. So
But
who's she?
then I'm slightly not
She's
with
not Nadia.
No, not Nadia at all. No, she's dead.
Maybe. Remember the very first episode, Kate is a fugitive and has a guard, like a US Marshal with her.
Oh, good one.
yes.
Yeah.
And they're trying to recreate it.
Okay.
So Saeed
Yes.
is playing the Kate character, I guess.
Yes. I'll refer
with
you.
the US Marshal.
I'll refer you back to the question though. Who is the woman?
She'll be a US Marshal.
Well, how has he got? You don't just go, hey, listen, I'm going on a flight to Guam.
Yeah.
You couldn't come with me, could you?
Well, we'll find out.
I need a US Marshal.
Won't we?
The wee fella. There was a wee fella on the plane who says to Jack, sorry about your loss.
Yeah, that seemed like a bit of a snidey comment, really. It wasn't that genuine, I don't think.
Well, there
you
was
know,
there is a
very
hidden agenda.
suspicious.
There is a hidden agenda to him. Very tiny, wasn't he? Very short man. Aaron.
You know, Kate, very upset. But where's Erin? What's she done with him?
Can I give you my theory? Aaron is already on the island.
How?
By
That was like, of all the things you could have said, that was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, I
you to
wasn't
say.
expecting
he's
that.
on the island already,
Yeah,
and
so
Kate has had to have a leap of faith and believe that he's on the island.
The
But
biggest
Either
rubbish
that,
I've
either
ever
that,
heard.
or Widmore has got him.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was going to say. Either that, or Ben has, and Ben's using him.
Ben
as
hasn't got him. Something
leverage.
very,
to
very
get her to go.
nasty has happened to Ben, as we saw. Ben is covered in blood. He's obviously been
You
kicked
said
in.
it. Go on.
But didn't Claire say in that vision to Kate, don't bring him back? Did she was referring to, well, we guess she was referring to Erin. So, you know, at the end of the scene, she was like, whatever you do, did she say don't bring him back?
Yeah.
Don't you dare bring him back. We don't know whether she's referring to Erin or to Ben or to anybody else, but we assumed it was Erin. So that's, you know...
Well, this is okay. Well, I suspect this ties in with what Ben says as he's leaving the church, and he says to Jack, "I'm off to do a favour for a friend, or keep a promise I made for a friend." An old friend. So
Maybe that could be.
well, Widmore. My theory at the time was he's gone off to kill Penny because he says, I think in season 4, I guess it is.
Season
you
4.
killed Alex. I'm killing Penny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's what happened. You poo-pooed it at the time when I said it.
I like it now though because it's on camera.
It is. But he could also have... It could be something different in that he could have gone and taken Erin from Kate and said, Kate, you've got to go on that flipping island.
Yeah.
Otherwise, everyone's going to flipping well die. I'm taking Erin.
But surely not having Erin as part of the recreation of the act is you know, why wouldn't they take him then?
I'll tell you why. It makes perfect sense. Was he on the original flight? Only in the lady's belly. Not
Yeah.
for real.
What do you mean for real? It wasn't a figment of her imagination.
He
She was
wasn't-
like 9 months
He
pregnant.
wasn't
while he was
there.
pregnant.
He wasn't there for real. He was inside a lady.
Got to have a ticket.
Got to
Got
have
a ticket to ride the plane of death.
Got to be a ticket holder. Thank you, Tom. Got to be a ticket holder. Let's go to the forums, and it's another post from Ben Linus is a good guy. I think, brackets, possibly something we may see in a later episode, close brackets, that Kate has had another encounter with Claire. There we go. Remember last season with don't you dare bring him back.
It's good.
I think she's given Erin to Claire's mum. Or maybe she has. Maybe she has voluntarily
Well-
offered Erin up.
Well, she can't have just left him somewhere randomly. So she's done something with him. But I mean, okay, you were saying, well, she's upset because she hasn't got Erin anymore. But it's got to be something more specific than that. Or just left Erin
Nastier
behind.
than that.
No, why could it not be? She knows she has to go back to the island. Claire has said to her, as we've mentioned here, and Ben Linus is a good guy has mentioned, Claire has said, do not bring Erin back. She's had to make the ultimate sacrifice, Tom, and give Erin back to Claire's... it's not Claire's mum, of course. Claire's mum is dead.
Why didn't she
What?
just get a...
It's Claire's aunt.
Eh?
It's Claire's aunt, isn't it? Claire's mum's not dead, but she's in a coma. I've just watched the episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Claire's mum is in a coma.
That's
I don't
right.
think she's dead because it's in the episode season 3, which I've just watched this week. She's been told to turn the machine off, and then a few months later, when she's pregnant and she's about to get on the plane, she goes and visits her mum, who's still in a coma.
So the woman we see in season 5, that's the
That's
same
the aunt.
actress. That's the aunt.
Yeah,
That's her
yeah.
mum's sister.
Yeah.
Ah, bingo. How can we forget
However,
that? That's a really massive thing.
You say the ultimate sacrifice. People give kids to childminders the whole time.
I was talking.
I don't see what the problem is.
Get into like a social economic.
Because it's
Oh
not
my God,
like
ultimate sacrifice.
it's not like I'm going to go and watch The Wrestler tonight. Can you look after the baby for 3 hours, please? We'll give you £4 an hour and you can have as much tea as you want. It's not like that.
Why not?
She's given
But Tom,
Erin back for
3
good.
Years, 3 years of bringing up Erin on the mainland, so you know it's a long time. It's not like a few weeks.
She'll be back soon.
Yeah, but she won't get the baby back. That's the thing. She's handed it over for real if this is indeed
Yeah.
what she's done.
Yeah.
Forum post. Carew. Do you think Ben has killed Penny? Seems likely with the blood on his face and being at the docks. Well, I don't... I thought that's what he was going to do, but I don't think... Well, at the docks, yes, I suppose. They're on a boat, aren't
It
they?
looks like he lost though, doesn't he?
Yeah, I bet Penny fights dirty. Scott says on the forums, Penny... Oh, there we go. This is all coming back to the same thing. Penny beat up Ben. Ben also believes that he's killed Penny. I don't think he has. Penny will be why Desmond goes back to the island, since she will now want to kill Ben. And it seems to be that if you want to get back, you must come a similar way. So Desmond must come on a sailing boat.
I like that, actually.
Yeah, but Ben wasn't on the flight. This is what, he was not on the flight. That surely
Means
that
something.
doesn't work. It doesn't work.
So, so it's possible that Ben isn't actually on the island, which is fair enough because he wasn't on the original flight. But he has got such a strong connection with the island that were he to fly over it, zoom, get sucked.
Well, say
It knows it. Yeah.
I'm gonna go all scientific.
Please do. I'll have a cup of tea.
Maybe they get like magnetised in that when they're on the island because of all those electromagnetic waves. Yeah, and when you get two magnets together, they get like pull, don't they? Attraction
Or repel.
or repel. So maybe when you've been on the island for a certain amount of time, you get attracted back like a magnet.
If you want to get in touch with us, you can email us lostonsky1@sky.com and you can arrange to maybe have a Skype chat with us if you want. You can send us any questions or any clips or anything that you want to send us. You can also become our friend on MySpace, Bebo, Facebook and the Twitter. And I was twittering today from the Lost Initiative thing while we were watching the episode. And I hope you enjoyed it. I found it thoroughly exciting. I'll try and do that again next week. And you can share your thoughts on our forum at sky.com/lost. Well done. Hurley was in prison. How do you think Hurley got out of the prison?
I think the Widmore effect, let's call it, is when have some money, get him out.
I think a lot of it is going to all be traced back to Widmore, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
It's just doing it. Frank Lapidus flying the plane. Always good to see the lawnmower man. He, of course, was supposed to be flying flight 815.
Yep.
Didn't.
No.
The thing is, that's not just coincidence he's flying the plane. Hawking says that the place where that pendulum is, there are pockets like that all over the world.
Right. Yeah.
Someone else has got a pendulum.
Okay. Widmore.
Obviously, Widmore has got a pendulum somewhere.
Well, someone's put Frank on the plane.
Well, yeah, he's put him on the... And I know he says, I got this, I've been doing this route for the last eight months. That's because Widmore or someone has got a pendulum.
Oh, and what, he's a substitute for Seth, who was the guy who ended up flying...
Well, no, he just says Widmore knows that he has to get as many people connected with the island and connected with that flight back on this flight.
You got to feel sorry for him. It was like
his face was like, Jack, what you doing here?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, there's Hurley. Oh, nuts! No, please, God, don't let me go back on that flipping island. We've got an email from Sean Caldwell. My theories, he says. Kate has become pregnant with Jack from the night before they boarded the plane, relating to Claire's pregnancy.
Ooh.
Let's go through this another time and discuss.
That's good. I like that. It works.
Yeah, it does kind of work, doesn't it? And then
Should have a little thing in their belly.
Just got a tangent for one moment.
Right.
How come Alex was born on the island?
Was she though? Oh, she was born. She wasn't conceived.
Thank you. That's fine. That's
why
I come to you, Tom.
Really well done.
That's why I come to you, Tom. Ben was in the toilet when the plane went down, just like Charlie in the pilot episode. Yes, true. Flight 316 is a reference to John 3:16 in the Bible. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. What do you think of that lot? Nice one, Sean Caldwell. Nice one. Episode 6. Miss Hawking is running a Dharma station, laughingly called the Lamp Post. So Hawking seems to know more than Ben does by quite some considerable way. He, again, we don't know if he's telling the truth or not, but Ben didn't seem to know that Locke had committed suicide.
Well, he's a liar, you don't know.
Yeah.
This is the problem with Ben. You can't really theorise about anything he says because he's probably lying.
But she did seem sort of senior level, to Ben. She
Yeah.
seemed, above him as far as like...
But I don't think she's affiliated with Ben at all, really.
Is she a loner?
I think she's a free agent, and Ben is like, yes, miss, no, miss, I'll do whatever you say, miss. How come Hawking is in charge of the Lamp Post?
Is it? Well, she seems to be. Yeah, she does seem to be there sort of.
We know that she was on the island. We know that she nearly shot her own son on the island.
And we know that she's got a connection to the guy at the monk place that Desmond was at. The monk place. The head monk.
The head. You're sounding like me.
Does he mean a monastery? I think he does.
Thank you.
Yes, the monk place.
Thank
Yes,
you, Mr. Lee. Yes. Yeah. So that's not been referred back to yet, is it? So
no. We're pretty much done here. On our midweek edition, we're going to discuss more about the possibility of a modern Dharma operating off of the island, somewhere on a mainland, and who might be in charge of that. But before we go, hey Tom, could you sum up the episode for us in a noise?
There we go.
Lovely.
Didn't
Paul,
even know I was gonna do
sum up the
that,
episode for us in 3 words.
Very much.
That's all you got? That's three?
It's just petering out. We're
I
going to end
can't.
it there. The
I'm
midweek
gonna go to bed.
edition, shut up. The midweek edition will be released on Wednesday at sky.com/lost. Talk more about the Dharma Initiative, plus have more of your emails, your theories, and your camera phone theories as well. Until then, namaste. How did you know we were going to be doing this?